All right. Hello, guys. Welcome to part two, week two, I guess would be better to say, of our weapons specialty class. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are prepared because, we're going to be keep a knife nearby, but today we're going to keep it kind of low maintenance. We're going to do stuff with one stick today. Okay, just one stick. So it's going to be pretty easy, I hope, and go from there. Mr. Eric is here. He's going to help me out a little bit with it. And so just to give you guys a heads up, normally when we're doing this stuff, uh, we're trying to, a lot of the stick stuff that you do, there's tons of stick drills, but most of them do require a partner. Um, Obviously, not really going to serve you that much if you don't have a partner. So we're going to try and really kind of give you an alternative. So everything that we do today is going to be shown with a partner and without a partner. Okay. Or if it's meant to have a partner to begin with. Okay. With that said, so once again, stick, yes, knife, keep it close by. I don't know if we have a little bit of time, we might do stuff with that involve knife. Um, but other than that, yeah, it's exciting. We're going to start in about 2 minutes. We're going to do a warm up. Will be consisting just of our angles, but we're going to do it with a really strong focus of whatchamacallit, of footwork. Because believe it or not, footwork is ridiculously important when it comes to this stuff. Okay. Uri, you have your hand up. Is there a question? Yeah, go for it very quickly. Oh, I have to unmute you. Sorry. How about this, Uri? If you have any questions, just type it in the chat. And Eric is right here. He can actually answer it with you because this is normally a live stream, so we don't really do much, student interactions on this one. So if you have any questions, ask Instructor Eric or ask the chat, and we can help you out. So with that said, guys, I just also want to do the whole obligatory thing. I'm not teaching you stick or a knife so that you can go out and beat people up with a stick or a knife, okay? There's a certain amount of responsibility that goes hand in hand in learning how to use a Kali stick or a knife like that. And the basic one is, hey, if just because you know how to use it, should you, right? And I learned this because it enhances my martial arts skills. I think it'll do the same thing with you. It's an added art form. Okay, it's like how people learn how to use, they use sword in kendo. It's not like you're going to walk around with a flipping sword and start hacking people up if they look at you the wrong way, right? People, that's not what happens. I don't want you guys thinking like you can just pull out a stick and beat people up if they, just because they might tick you off. All right, not appropriate. And if I find out that there's something like that happening, you and I are going to have a very serious talk. All right. So with that said, treat it like it is, and that is it's an art form. Okay. And go from there and have some fun. Anyways, awesome. It's time to begin, guys. Let's get going. Okay. So we're going to start off by doing our normal bowing, okay? Or our bowing with a stick. So from here, we're not going to do our show today thing. From here, we're going to come in and we're just going to go first, make sure the belt is on. From here, we're going to go mind, heart, service, and go from there, okay? So starting off in our stick position, we are going to go. So I have the stick in my right hand, right leg forward, okay? I'm in my position like so. Now, we're going to go into our 9 angles. We're going to first go with our wood lock tick, and then we're going to go 9 angles into wood tick, okay? So a lock tick strike is when you cut across all the way and go from there. So we're going to start off angle 1, cutting straight across, okay? Angle 2, you're going to cut up, back in. Angle 3, up and back. Angle 4, downward. Move in. Angle 5, from there. Angle 6, angle 7, straight across. Angle 8, straight down. Flip the stick. Angle 9, straight up. And from there, 3 abanicos where you're flailing that stick across. 1, 2, 3 with a ball exchange. Every strike we do is with a ball exchange when we have lock tick, okay? So get ready, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3 abanicos. Good. We're going to do it now with as much power as we can. Okay? So I want you to really think of like you're cutting across. Get ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. V step, ankle 9, up, and then 3 abanicos. 1, 2, 3, and back. So you're combining that V step. You're doing the strike first and then the V step. You're always switching sides. So get ready. One more time. 1, switch. 2, switch. 3, switch. 4, switch. 5, stay. Or actually, let's switch. 6, switch. 7, switch. 8, switch. 9, and then 1, 2, 3, abanicos. Good. So now, once you feel comfortable with that, you do the V step and the strike at the same time. Okay, so let's do it together. Get ready? And with a V step and strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, and back. All right, one more time so you can practice. Get ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, amigo, and back. Awesome. Kind of complicated, but once again, it's all about combining your V step with your strikes. If you can get your footwork and understand that lots of forward V steps, lots of reverse V steps, that stuff is actually going to really be important, especially when you're growing up and learning how to combine flow drills and stuff like that. Awesome job. Okay. So now we're going to go into the main event. All right. Today we're going to be focusing on our long range stick counter. Okay. So from here, I want to pretend we're going to bring in Super Eric in this for not yet, but pretty soon. Okay. But I want to pretend right now that I have a person right in front of me. Okay. I am going to try and attack them. So I'm going to teach you the attack first. So the goal is you're trying to stay as far away as you can. If I reach out, I'm just far enough where I can probably hit their hand. If I can hit their hand, they can hit my hand, okay? So from here, I want you to pretend that there's like a iron umbilical cord from one person attached to their belly button all the way to my belly button. So if I move forward, they have to move back. They're trying to keep this distance the same the whole time. So from here, I'm going to attack. I'm going to do a step and glide in. Boom, like so, okay? The moment I do that, I'm coming in with a number 6 strike. So I'm cutting straight across, all right? From there, I'm then going to jump back and do a step and glide back. As I do it, I'm going to go into my rooftop block. So bicep touches head on my live hand, the hand that does not have the weapon. And then from there, the hand that does have the weapon, I put my fist on top of my hand to the side. This is a block. This is called a rooftop block. Get to know it. So from here, boom, I go into my rooftop block as I step back. Then immediately from there, I'm going to step forward, and I'm going to try and hit straight down with the number 8. Okay? Towards the camera, I move forward, come in with the 6. I jump back, I do a rooftop block, and now from there I move forward, boom, and I hit straight down. Okay? Ideally, you don't want to pause too much. The moment you move back, you're trying to move forward. The moment you move forward, you're trying to move back. So the whole motion from here is 1, 2, 3. All right, go from there. So let's try to do that again. We're attacking. From here, we're lunging forward, slice, move back, move in, okay? When you're doing it, I pause a little bit. It should be like boom, 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 or the other way because I'm attacking, okay? So the whole motion when you're going fast, 1, 2, 3, you're moving in, okay? Awesome. So that's what it looks like when you are attacking. Move in, 6, move back, rooftop, move in, 8, okay? Now, if someone's attacking me, I have to do the same thing. If they're going forward, back, forward, I'm going back, forward, back. I'm trying to maintain that distance the entire time. As the person moves forward and they're coming in with that number 8, I'm trying to bash their stick down. Ideally, I'm trying to hit them in the hand, okay? So as they move forward, I'm going to come in with a number 8 strike, all right? Now, I'm not going to stop at hitting the stick. I'm going to have my stick go all the way through. So if you watch, keep it simple, my arm is going to stay straight all the time, and I'm just doing a circle like this, okay? So I move back, boom. As my arm comes, the back is about to go down again, I lunge forward with an 8. Okay, so now one more time. I move back, I bash the stick down, but I keep going. I then, boom, attack and try and hit them with an 8. Okay, towards the camera. They come in with that 6, bash, counter. Okay, again, bash, counter. All right, move back, immediately move forward again. All right, now that's only 2 parts. The second part, or the third part, is when I actually get to counter them, okay? So if you remember, the person attacking lunges, tries to cut me across, blocks, and then they try and cut me straight down, okay? This case, as they move in, I bash, I then counter by trying to hit them, but now as they're going straight down on me, I'm moving back with my rooftop block. But immediately from here, I'm going to try and hit their hand. So as I do, I try and go angle 1, but I hit and pull. Then angle 2 or angle 4, hit and pull, okay? So that's the basic part. So from this, I move back, bash, I move forward, hit, I move back and block, angle 1, angle 4. Kind of weird to see in the air. I'm going to ask instructor Eric to come out right now so we can see this whole thing go, okay? So from here, I'm going to switch my sticks because I don't want that one broken. So from here, we start. Now, when we're doing this with a partner, we're going to start and make sure that, as you can see, I can hit his hand with the stick, he can hit my hand with the stick. So it's kind of evening up the playing field, all right? We're going to go slow at first. As instructor Eric tries to come in, I'm trying to maintain this distance. So as he lunges in, I'm going to try and move back. And when he does, we go slow. My goal is to try and hit the stick, or if I can, hit his hand. If I hit his hand and he drops the stick, I turn him into a human pinata, okay? But it won't be candy that comes out, all right? Anyways, so when we're doing this, he comes in, I bash down. As I bash the stick down, I then lunge forward because now it's my time to try and hit him. But he's ready, boom, he now has his full counter, or he now is blocking. From here, he can try and counter me. So as he lunges forward, I come in and block. By immediately from this position, if you watch, I'm going to try and hit his hand. So from here, I'm going to come in. My stick is going to hit his stick, but it goes down and hits his hand. I slice. I do the other side, comes down, hit his hand, slice. So this is where the angle 1, angle 4 come in at the very end. And ideally, if he drops the stick, the moment he does, that's when I come in and start hitting him. It's called defanging the snake, okay? So we start this again from the top. He comes in slowly. 1, 2, 3, slice, slice, okay? He's giving me that hit because I'm trying to work on my reflexes and my countering, okay? At the very end. So one more time. He comes in. We check our back to see. Comes in. 1, 2, 3, slice, slice. And make sure you're really trying to hit, and go from there, okay? You can practice this. I'm gonna, I'll send you off right now, Mr. Eric. Thank you so much, sir. We're gonna use them again though. You're not having seen the end of him. So that's what I want you guys to envision when you're practicing this by yourself. So when you're doing it, it's 1, 2, 3, hit, hit, okay? One more time so we can do it together. It's 1, 2, 3, slice, slice, okay? Awesome. So that is the first one. There are 2 more, okay? The second one here is going to delve with, instead of me moving straight back, what happens if I V-step to the right? As I said before, V-steps go hand in hand with stick, okay? So we're going to do the exact same thing that we did at the very beginning. I move back as someone moves in, I'm going to move back 1. I then from here move in, hit 2. But now instead of me moving back, I'm going to step diagonally. So my right leg steps to the right. 1. Now I don't want to leave my foot here. If my foot stays here, it's going to get smashed. So watch my foot pivot, and now I'm facing my target. And then from here, that's when I go angle 1, hit the hand, angle 4, hit the hand. And my goal is to be out of range from my attacker's stick, okay? So when we do it again, it's 1, 2, step across, pivot, angle 1, angle 4, okay? Again, from here, 1, 2, step, pivot, angle 1, angle 4, okay? Hard to imagine, so let's pull Instructor Eric back out over here. He's gonna be running around a lot. So let's go diagonally to the line. So Instructor Eric is going to do the exact same thing. Okay, he's just going to lunge forward, block back, and then come in with that hit. As he does, the first two parts exactly the same. So he comes in, 1, 2, but now I step across, angle 1, angle 4, and I still hit his hand. Now if I drop my hand, hopefully I did this right. He should not be able to hit me. I'm out of range, so I'm just able to hit his hand. Okay, so one more time we do it. We check our distance. He comes in, 1, 2, 3, step, step. I'm no longer going straight back. I'm stepping to the side. Okay, let's make it. Let's go this way. You guys can see this a little bit steeper angle. There we go. So one more time. He comes in. We check our distance. He comes in, 1, 2, step, angle 1, angle 4. Kind of missed that one with his back. But you can see how I changed the angle there. But also, I have to mention this part, this pivot, really important. If I don't pivot at the end, I'm no longer facing Instructor Eric. Like if he's over here, and when we do that last part, if I just go here, I'm not pivoting. Watch, can he hit me with the stick? He can, but now look, I pivot my foot, now I'm out of range. So that pivot is extremely important. Make sure as you do it, it's 1, pivot, so now you're facing angle 1, angle 4. Okay, so that's the second one. So I'm going to show you in the air right now. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Cheers. In the air one more time so you can practice it. It's 1, 2, step, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. Okay, again. 1, 2, step, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. Once again, this part, this pivot, super important. Make sure you're doing it, okay? The next one is a little bit more complicated because it involves more footwork. This is the last one that we have here. I'll show you the bonus one that we can do as well if we have time, all right? So now, we already dealt with what happens when you go straight back. We dealt with what happens if you step to the right. But what happens if you need to step to the left, okay? Different block altogether, all right? So the exact same thing happens from the very beginning. We step back, 1, step forward, 2. Now, if we want to step to the left, I have to do a left V step. But if I step with my back leg immediately from here, I'm too close to my partner and they can start hitting me. So what I have to do is make sure I do a full V step, which means that my right leg goes to my left leg goes out. As it steps, I'm going to put my stick on my shoulder and play it like a violin. So it's boom, like that, okay? This is called a wing blow. So one more time, it's they come in, it's step, stick on shoulder, step out, and as I do, pull it out, okay? Now, that's not the counterpart yet, but I'll show you. So from the top, it's 1, 2, step back, step to the left. Now, like I said, when we do it the other way, my back leg has to pivot. Same thing. When I do slice, but now I'm going to step back with this leg, my left leg, as I do a second slice to make sure I'm really out of the way. Okay? So the whole motion, I'm not going to do it with the stick. I'm just going to show you. So it's going to go 1, 2, V step, pivot, step back. Okay? One more time. Back, forward, step back, step to the left, pivot, step back. Okay? When you combine the whole thing with the handwork, 1, 2, step and block, pivot, angle 1, angle 4, as you step back. Okay, now I need my happy helpers in here. Thank you, Mr. Eric. So now, as instructor Eric goes, let's go this way, please, sir. So we check our distance. He comes in, 1, 2, step. Notice I do the V step as I do my cover. From here, as I pivot, angle 1, step back, angle 4. Okay? Again, it's 1, 2, 3, step into it. Once again, I'm clear of his stick. He's not able to hit me. Good times. All right? We'll go again. Let's go a little bit slower. So as he does it, 1, 2, step back, step to the left. From there, as I pivot, angle 1, angle 4. Okay? A little bit faster now because there's a lot of motions. All right? So from there, 1, 2, 3, pop, pop. Straight in. Okay? Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Perfect. So that's all 3 of our long-range stick counters. There is a 5th one and a 4th. Well, there's obviously a 4th one and a 5th one. I'm not too concerned about that. I want you knowing the first 3 before we get into those ones, okay? Now, you're at your lonesome, you're at home. How can you work this on this? You can get a really good sweat if you do this non-stop. You do all 3 as a marathon, and you just go and focus on your flow. So when we do all 3, should we do the first one first? 1, 2, step back, angle 1, angle 4. Immediately go to the second one. 1, 2, step to the right, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. Now immediately from that angle, you keep going. 1, 2, step to the left, angle 1, angle 4 as you move. Okay? And you can just rep that out, get a really good sweat if you do it for like 10 minutes. Okay? So let's just do it a little bit before we call it a day. So from here, 1, 2, back, angle 1, angle 4. 1, 2, step to the right, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. 1, 2, step to the left, pivot, 1, 4. I'll go a little bit slower right now for you guys, okay? So, back, forward, straight back, angle 1, angle 4. Back, forward, step to the right, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. From there, back, forward, V step to the left, pivot, angle 1, angle 4. Okay? One more time. 1, boom, boom, 2, 3. Okay? That's all of them. If that went by really fast, just remember you can watch this video again on YouTube. Like by next week, we'll have it up and you can keep practicing it. Once again, try and work on your flow and go from there. Good work, guys. From here, mind, heart, service. Awesome. Come on in. Let's do a little chat. So the big thing that makes stick awesome and really, like if you ever YouTubed or watched these Arnis, like proficient martial artists go at stick and they're practicing in the air and stuff like that, guys, it's not just their hands that are fast, it's their feet too. And that's why I'm trying to get you to understand by doing this drill. It's all about how quickly your feet move in relation to your body or into your strikes, okay? You can get like the success in this is dependent on not just your hands, but your feet as well. And it takes time. You have to practice as slow as you can first to get that motion. Once you can go slow with flow, that's when speed comes in, okay? And go from there. And it's also the details too. Like I said, that back foot pivot, super important, all right? It might not seem like it does much, but it really determines whether you're going to get hit or not when if the other person counters, okay? So there's a lot of these sticking points that might go out the window if we go too fast, too soon. So it's just as much an exercise in patience and detail as it is in speed and power and all that stuff, okay? You gotta walk before you run. So make sure you do it slow first. Once you get your head wrapped around the details, then you go fast, okay? Other than that, guys, I just want to thank you so much for attending this today. You guys did great. I hope that this clears up or inspires you to do more stick stuff and everything. And just remind you to tune back next week when we go into, well, I have a plan for you guys. We're going to go into stick, but we're also going to do a lot more knife. Sorry we didn't get a chance to do it today, but there's always next time, all right? Anyways, thank you guys so much, and take care, and I'll see you guys next week. Namaste. See you guys later.